Recently, as recently I should say, and I'm doing this on the fly, unscripted, but recently it seems that early releases just can't be helped when it comes to Friendship is Magic. Long story short, in case you don't know by now, almost a week after the first half officially came to an end for Friendship is Magic here in the final season / season 9, a week before, or the same week I should say, is Rainbow Road Trip's premiere. The country of China, and I say this with all due respect, the country of China, and whatever network or channel or cable system or television system that they air Friendship is Magic on, decided to follow the same suit or the same directions as places like Italy, the Netherlands, you name it. And what I mean by that is they decided to air new episodes before anybody else. And not just any new episodes, but the first 3, maybe 4 episodes of the second half. In other words, we're talking episodes 14 to 17. Possibly 17, not entirely sure about that. But they decided to air the first 3 episodes of the second half. Now, the way this is done, I believe, is on Fridays, they air back to back to back new episodes of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And what this means, according to one person at one of the MLP forums or message boards, is if their calculations are correct, then by the time we get to August 9th, which would basically be leading us into the second week of the second half of the final season here in the US, that by the time we get to the week of August 9th and August 10th, that's when the series will be over and complete in places like China with the scheduling they have. Now, even though there is a positive to this when people look at it, and that positive being, hey, we could watch the episodes before they officially come out and get an idea of what we will see again officially when it officially debuts here in the US. And especially if they want to review the episode, it gives them more time to kind of study up on what they saw originally, and then seeing it again, give them more details, maybe help them spot things that they didn't see before. But besides that being probably one of the only positives, the overall negative response is this shouldn't be happening. That if you're going to air new episodes, you should at least air them within the same time frame to be in conjunction with everyone else. Now, I understand that there is a scheduling conflict. Different countries run different network television schedules when it comes to the programming. China is no different. There are other countries out there that have aired new episodes of Friendship is Magic Monday and Friday. Basically, they would utilize the Monday through Friday schedule, and mostly, from what it sounds like, the weekday afternoon after school-like schedule, which is fine. If they want to do it that way, that's fine. But in today's age of technology and social media, it's hard for anybody to try to keep something a secret or to keep something under tabs or unknown. And that's exactly what's happening here. Basically, because we live in an age, I should say, of social media, of places like YouTube, Daily Motion, Facebook, Vimeo, you name it, Twitch. Because we live in an age where these kind of websites and video sharing and social media sharing sites exist, it's hard for anybody, and I mean anybody, to not notice something out of the ordinary. You see, this all started, like I said, the week that Rainbow Road Trip debuted here in the US, and a week after the official end of the first half of season 9 / the final season. It started with the episode 14, The Last Laugh, which sees the return of Cheese Sandwich, voiced once again by Weird Al Yankovic. But that's not all. I mean, you would think, okay, that's the exception, right? Maybe they decided to air the episode before anybody else because it was ready and it was ready to go, so they decided, oh, let's put the episode out there before anybody else. Just get it out of the way. But that wasn't it. For you see, after episode 14, The Last Laugh, we got episode 15, which is called 246 Great, which is a Rainbow Dash episode, which basically focuses on Rainbow Dash realizing she's not going to be the coach of the School of Friendship's buckball team, but instead is going to be assigned to be sort of the leader and the coach for the cheer team. In other words, she's going to become a cheerleader instead of a coach, from what I understand. And then the third episode is called A Trivial Pursuit. And it focuses on Twilight and Pinkie Pie being teamed up to go against their friends and partners of their choosing. And basically what is an episode parody of a game show, like a Wheel of Fortune or a Jeopardy or a Trivia Pursuit. A Trivial Pursuit is basically a play on Trivia Pursuit, which is a Hasbro board game. Anyway, long story short, those are the 3 episodes that have been released so far. And as expected, as I mentioned, because we're in an age of social media where none of these things can be hidden, where anybody can get access to anything almost, these episodes have been leaked online through clips, through full release. They are out there. They are out there on certain video websites. They are out there on social media websites. They are out there. And again, like I said, the only positive about this, maybe in the eyes of some, is they could see the episodes early. They could see the episodes early. The negative is they have to wait to talk about them if one of the things they like to do, especially when it comes to YouTube, and that's make money off their videos, is they basically have to wait until the episode officially comes out in the US to talk about it. And like I said, the silver lining is it might give them time to watch it again when it officially makes its debut in the US to see maybe other things about the episode that they may have missed on the initial viewing or on the leaked viewing. But the point of this audio video is this. This has to stop. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I, along with a lot of other fans out there, have said it before, we will say it again. This has to stop. Hasbro, I know they have a deal with other countries when it comes to how they schedule episodes and when it's decided certain episodes or certain halves or other halves of series are meant to debut. I get it. I get the fact that they have certain schedules they got to abide by when it comes to other countries. But the thing is, when you do this, you're basically ruining the surprise for a lot of folks. There's a lot of folks out there that don't like to be spoiled. So think of it this way. Josh Scorcher, aka Firebrand, and his fiancée Aramau, the fiery secretary, they are not fans of spoilers. So think how Josh Scorcher, aka Firebrand, feels when he hears about these episodes being leaked early. You can't tell me that he doesn't have the urge to want to talk about them, but he won't. Nor will he search the web to watch them, because he doesn't want to be spoiled. The same with Thespio, the same with Voice of Reason, the same with Midnight Sonata, the same with Miss Anthropony, Map, Finn the Pony. Dr. Wolf. Dr. Wolf 001, that is. There are people in this community, Lightning Blitz, for example, Watch for Pony, for example, Master Code, MLP-Silverquill. There are people in the community, well-renowned people, AC Race Bass, Toodles, you name it. You name it, there are people in this community, major, well-renowned and not so well-renowned, that don't want to be spoiled. And what's happening is these leaks are doing just that. They can't go onto social media like Facebook and Twitter and not see people talking about, oh, did you see the leaked episode of Last Laugh? Did you see the leaked episode of 246 Great? Did you see the leaked episode of A Trivial Pursuit? They don't want that. They don't want to be spoiled. And another thing, do you think if what one fan said is correct, if what one fan is predicting comes to be, that if the series, as far as places like China is concerned, comes to an end around August 9th and 10th, do you think those fans are going to appreciate that? Those people I've named off are going to appreciate that? No, they're not, because for the next couple of months, all they're going to hear about is, hey, did you see how Grogar was defeated? Did you see this happen? Did you see that happen? It's like nobody wants that. And Hasbro needs to do something. DHX Media needs to do something. Jim Miller, Nicole Dubuque, Megan McCarthy, Josh Haber, Stephen Davis, they all need to do something. They need to get on the phone, talk to the people who are in charge of the network in China, or the various networks in China, cable channels, whatever, that air Friendship is Magic, and tell them, look, you need to stop. We don't want you to air anymore until we give you the okay, so that way everybody else can catch up. Now, again, I admit this. Now, again, as I said, Hasbro probably has a deal in place with various parts of the world where this kind of stuff happens, and there's not much we could do about it. But you know what? Something needs to be done now. This is the final season. You don't want people to be surprised. You don't want people to be surprised by what you have in store. So maybe what should be done is these kind of things need to come to an end. That's what they need to do. But I just thought I'd come on here, give you my thoughts on this whole episode leaking, or whole leaked episodes situation, especially due to the fact that, as many people pointed out, the second half is now leaked by 3 episodes, thus making parts of the world like China 3 episodes ahead by people like us. 3 episodes ahead of countries like us. And I know people will say, well, it's not totally leaked if they officially are able to do it. And I understand that. But what upsets people, like I'm saying, is we live in an age where doing that, even legally or not, agreement-wise or not, still is upsetting. I mean, it's almost like Hasbro is saying, let's just get the rest of this series done, let's get the rest of these episodes of the series out of the way, get the series done with, and that's it. It's almost like some people are saying, just get it out there as quickly as you can. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading too much into that. But the thing is, whether you look at them as leaked or officially released, even if it's in another country, it's still kind of something that Hasbro, I think, needs to address, and the people in charge of the series need to address and take care of. But that's all I'm going to say on this situation, guys. Let me know what you all think down below. Comment if you like, and I'll talk to y'all later.